Chain Weaver, how are you today, mate? How's that wind there this morning, Cheney? Yeah. Blowing an absolute gale here today. How's the wind sound? I've got a little protector up on the phone, but it's blowing an absolute gale, as you can tell by the sea. G'day, g'day. How you going? Sally, you got a jacket now? You can link up. It's Anzac Day today here. It's Armed Services holiday, or remember the Armed Services? It stands for Australian New Zealand Army Corps. I don't know how many ramp's going to last. It's doing alright so far. I'm up here high and dry in the gazebo. Oh, thank you very much. Just been handed an Anzac Day cookie. Thank you. Have a good day. This is what the Anzacs were living on up in the Kokoda Trail, Papua New Guinea, the Second World War. Canadian girl, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Absolute shocking weather today. I wasn't going to do a live stream. My hot coffee's back up in the apartment. But I thought I'd come and give you a look at some of these terrible conditions. How is that wind? I haven't had any feedback on the wind yet, because it's blowing an absolute gale here. We've got a cardboard flap sticky taped to the end of the phone where the microphone is. Hopefully it's blocking a lot of it out. Oop, I forget to stop doing that zoom. Faith, thank you very much for coming. It's not a very good start to look to your first time here on a live stream, but you've got a jacket now, so you can swap links with everybody. All you got to do is click on their name. You'll see a drop down box that says go to channel. Go to their channel, pick a shorts video, and by the time you've liked and left a comment and subscribed, the shorts will be over, so it'll be a good, strong, solid connection. And you'll have to come back again tomorrow, because usually the first timers I put write the girls' names in the sand, so I don't think that'll be happening too much at the moment. All this garbage here has been washed up, and the rest of the good stuff is it's getting wet. Won't last half a second. Pamela, good to see you. Anzac Day, Australian New Zealand Army Corps. If I didn't go live, one lecturer would be ringing my other phone telling me to go live, so I'll have to come out here. This is my front yard, Faith. There's my house, there's my apartment, my gazebo, my beach, my Moreton Bay, my Moreton Island there on the horizon. Well, I call it mine. I share it with everybody, but it's mine. Mine. Terrible weather. If there's something good that I can bring out of today, I'll be going to the Gem Club. None of this wind in there. Yeah, make sure if you get subs, you're subbing them back, people. Clown, good to see you on this terrible day. But we've still got the joggers out jogging. Walkers are out walking. I'll give you a sneak preview of what I'm working on down at the Gem Club at the moment. Don't know how good this light is at the moment to show you, but the black rock. See that little bit of colour there? This is rainbow obsidian. Who's that ugly fella in the reflection? Of it at the moment. Someone in the Caracas Islands will be wearing that in a couple of months. The Caribbean. I'll show you how strong this wind is at the moment. Have a go at the shower. I won't even get wet standing here, I'm that confident. Look. That's how strong the wind is. Terrible. Very rough, Loz. Thanks for coming. Good to see you. I'd like to do a couple of slow-mo videos of these waves crashing. Here's my kayak ramp. I don't know how, I think the tide's peaked. Get my kayak straight down the driveway, straight across the road, down that path, down my ramp, and out into the water. From those rocks up there to those cliffs down there runs a natural reef. Broken reef, but it runs parallel to the beach, about 100 yards offshore at low tide. Great fishing. Normally, if it wasn't, the weather wasn't like this, we'd be going for a walk along the beach. Pick up some gemstones. I've just picked up a handful of, picked up a few of the ones from home that I do. So these are Charles Sydney agate. They're translucent. There's only one type of rock that's translucent. Want everyone to get along and subscribe to Faith Farrer there. She's only new to YouTubing. She's only got a couple of hundred subscribers, so she has got some good content there too. Terrible weather. So that's that. I call that raw. I call that a raw agate. This one here's still got a bit of the outer crust on it, but you can see the agate inside there, the white. You can see the crystal inside, and there's the final dry lines there. So that little bit of yellow is like the outer crust. The chalky looking part is the inner crust, and you can see the agate on the inside there. Wanda, good to see you. And here's a couple that I've finished after they've been polished up down at the Gem Club. These wash up on my beach every day, Faith. They come from an extinct volcano about an hour up the road. An hour's drive, that is, and that volcano became extinct 22 million years ago. The agate's then been washed off the side of the mountains by the rains, washed into the creeks, down into the rivers, out into the sea, and washed back up onto my beach. So, thousands of years later, millions of years later, they turn up here. We might even get a little bit of a sunrise here, guys. Hang on a minute. What's that poking its head over here? There's a big cloud mass coming over up the top here. But you can see where it's ending there. So we might even get a little bit of sunrise. Brief. On a good day though, Faith, I think everybody else in chat there will tell you it's a beautiful sight to see the sun rising up over Morton Island there on the horizon. I'm on the east coast here, if you're unfamiliar with it. This is Queensland on the east coast. This is Moreton Bay. Moreton Bay flows out into the Coral Sea, which then is the beginning of the Pacific Ocean. You all got some great content, so I want you to share yourselves out, connect with each other. I do really hope that tide's peaked and is on its way out now. I didn't check today. Otherwise I'm going to start getting washed away down here. I don't know how this is going to play out with the, I don't know, it's not festivities, it's not celebrations, it's to mark the fallen that have fallen, didn't come home since the Anzacs have been, mainly Second World War, Korean War, Vietnam. It's the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps is the acronym, Anzac. Loz says that looks like a marshmallow agate. But I first met Laurie Van Heuser on YouTube. She had an avatar of a marshmallow that she'd been cooking, and so it had all the little bubbles on it. And I said, "Is that an agate?" She thought I was being crazy, but it's. I showed her what I was talking about, and she said, "Yeah, it does look like it." So you can see her avatar there, face. That's her first time on my live streams. I did she got her name in the sand, and that's her avatar there now. And thanks for that, Loz. You've kept that avatar there for a long time. Starting to get a beam of light shining through that cloud there, so I think we are going to get a sunrise. I truly wasn't going to bother coming out today. Yeah, look at these waves, Wanda. G'day, Naughty, how are you? Naughty, I was going to, now that I've got you here live, I can tell you I don't have to type it on that garbage phone that I have a messenger on. That girl that you've been going to see, I don't need to mention her name, but you and PDF and Too Tall Rob go there to see her. She's actually, I don't know how to put this, she took all the Filipino community and read a message that was in Filipino the wrong way. Now, Filipinos have some words that look like ours, English words, but they don't, but they have different meanings. And she's seen one word, and you know Juan Letra? She accused him of doing some heinous things from just reading a message the wrong way, and then she went in the wrong. She got it wrong and went way out there with it, abusing everybody, abusing them on her live stream. She's accused some of wanting to sex traffic her, selling her into slavery, all this absolutely just horrendous things that were absolutely not true at all. And she's another one. Then she started having a go at lovely Ivana's daughter, and this is all because she thought they were having a go at her, which they were not. And then she was starting to just yelling out that I'm a coward. I'm a coward for not sticking up for her. Well, I wasn't sticking up for her because she was in the wrong, absolutely wrong, and she couldn't be told that she was wrong. So I was being dragged through her live streams as a coward, but because I'm not sticking up for her, when in actual fact at that same very time she's calling me a coward, I was sticking up for Ivana's crew because they weren't doing what she said. And to put the icing on the cake, if you go and have a look at her photos on Facebook, she's a Blue Line supporter. She's a bootlicker. So that's what I wanted you to do, Naughty, was to have a look on Facebook at her. I'll actually give you her Facebook name later. But she was, there's a photo in there of her with the blue line. I think one of her family members is a cop or something. But you know, if I don't mind people saying whatever's the truth, but to drag everybody's name through the mud for her mistake, well, I can't cop that. It's starting to rain here a bit now too. Anyway, that's enough about that. But yeah, so I don't support her anymore, and neither does any of Ivana's crew. It's a little bit windy up there for this guy. He's going home. Red Dirt, good to see you. Yeah, I think that's actually how she gets her clicks and views. Yeah, a lot of those drama channels, they do really well because, I don't know, you guys love controversy. So she creates the controversy. She wanted to get me 3,000 subscribers, and it was going to cost a little bit of money, and she was talking about she was going to pay for it. I saw her subscriptions jump from 3,100 and something one day to 4,100 and something the very next day. She's always wanting people to donate to the channel, donate to the channel, donate to the channel. I don't even support her anymore. Anyway, that's enough about that. I got my own doom and gloom right here, right now. I don't need somebody else's. Look at this. Faith, this water out here is normally glass. On a good day, it's dead flat. Look at this person coming up here with it. They're trying to shelter themselves. James Gipe, good to see you. If you want to grow and meet new people, you get along to see James Gipe's channel. He works like a machine. It's connecting people. I think his live stream's in about an hour or so after mine usually. Well, probably an hour from now actually. Tony girl, good to see you. Thanks for coming. I don't do Facebook. Jen, good to see you. Jen will tell you about the bad things that she was saying about everybody. That were totally untrue, unwarranted, uncalled for. And she was yelling it from the highest mountains. Like I said, if it was true, it is what it is. But to make false allegations like that, she kept on saying that she's got the messages, never produced any messages because of course they were all in Filipino. She doesn't like that. She didn't like that press one either. Now, I mean, I go into a chat from a foreign country and it is what it is, you know. I'm the alien there. And I accept that I can't read a lot of it. I've started learning a lot of Filipino so I can communicate, so I can be a part of the community. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, Faith. We get this first beam of light coming out to you. Yeah, I don't do Facebook. I still have the Messenger and I do a bit of the marketplace, Facebook marketplace. That's it. I don't worry about the Zucker world. Bring it, good to see you. So I hope, Clown, thanks for coming in. Clown and Jen are part of the community I went into bat for, so they'll attest to what I'm saying is true. Jen was really supportive of her too, really took her soldiers over there and everything, but she did absolutely nothing and still was dragged through the mud. Well, apart from the weather, Jen, I'm fantastic, thank you. Click on the name, the drop down box says go to channel. Go to the channel and find a shorts video. And while that shorts is playing, you like, subscribe, and while you're writing a comment, tell them I said g'day. By the time you've done that, the shorts is finished and you've got a good solid connection. Some people in chats drop down a link, you know, and the link, the uploads could be an hour long or 20 minutes long or something like that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So you put a shorts video in there and you get a good solid connection. YouTube will steal it if it's a long connection because it won't be as strong. You're not in there long enough. Broccoli, good to see you. Thanks for coming. It's starting to rain here now. I don't know if you can see it. This bit of traffic here is a bit, well, for a weekday it wouldn't be, but for a weekend it'd be a bit early for that. But I think they've all just come from the dawn service for the Anzac parade. Oh, this is a terrible view, actually. Honestly, it's a bit. I feel a bit embarrassed when I get weather days like this. When you've all seen how nice it can be, how beautiful it is. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the spray. If you have a look over this side, people, you'll see the weather's closing in. We've got a poor jogger here who's taking up shelter in the gazebo here.
Ah.
It's a nice thing.
Funny thing, the sun's still coming out.
Yeah, we're just getting it.
Are you doing it every morning?
Yeah, just waiting for you.
Every morning is always different, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one thing about it, yeah. As she just said, that every morning is different, so that's one of the things I love about it.
Oh my God. Oh, it's my running.
If it's not the wind, it's the rain and the wind together.
Yeah, if there's no wind.
It's very slippery for me on the boardwalk when it's wet. Yeah. But you still have to run back. There we go, here comes the sun. I'll get that bit of water off the screen. It's actually raining here now, so that's why there's that bit of drop on the screen. These people said hello, jogger. I'll see you later. Oh, let's get out of here. Oh boy. Terrible, terrible weather. Whoop. There's something to bring out of it. It's a rainbow going straight over my home. A double rainbow. Wow. That's what that rock looks like in my pocket. Rainbow obsidian. Don't drop this. Rainbow obsidian, that's volcanic glass. I'll keep polishing that up at the Gem Club and we'll get even more out of that. Hey Paddy, where's that pot of gold, mate? Paddy the Irishman here, you should be able to tell me where this pot of gold is, brother. Which end? That end or this end? Of which rainbow? This rainbow or that rainbow? That end? Or that end? Geez, that's bright. That is so vivid, that rainbow. Look at that. If there's something good we can bring out of today, there it is. Cyclists, the crazy cyclists are still out cycling. Go, 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 go! That's absolutely gorgeous, that's so vivid. I'll show you what else I had. Okay, just remember that colour, that spectrum there. You saw it on this rock. Whew. Boy. Terrible weather. Whew. Excuse the mess. Oh dear. Oh, safe and sound again. Look at this one. There's the rainbow inside. That's fluorite. And there's a collection of the ones I pick up off the beach. Well, most of them. This one's not. This is Agate Creek agate. I've got a quartz through that. Snake skin there. Mookite. That rock I got in my pocket, this is what it starts off like. I saw what it looks like. I liked it so much I bought a box of them. That's what it starts out like. Just a rock. It's just an ugly looking rock. And then we turn it into some jewellery. There's the earrings and matching pendant. Still got to finish the pendant. Some that bit there actually. There's some more. There's some more rainbow obsidian in there. Whew. There's some tiger eye. This tiger eye is just cut. That's all it is. That's a saw cut. Hasn't even had any sort of polish on it whatsoever yet. No grinding, no sanding back. This comes in a gold, comes in yellow, gold, red and blue. And a mixture of all of them. This is, I've just wet that. This is quartz. It's speckled quartz. You can see it looks like glitter in the inside of it. That's on the inside, not on the outside. That's all through that rock. That one hasn't even been polished up yet. This is one of my favourite agates I found on the beach. Looks like a lava lamp. Come on, focus, focus. There you go. Looks like a lava lamp. Kat, how are you? We just come off the beach. It is terrible out there. A little bit of geode in this one. Kat loves me crystals, don't you, Kat? Braille, good to see you. It's absolutely terrible weather out there at the moment. Blowing a gale. That's Jackie Chan, man. It's Jackie Chan. What the fuck? There's some cabochons I made. This one here is a good one. This one's mossy agate. I like that one. This is crystal quartz here. It's so clear you can see through it. You can read through it. Rhodonite, crazy lace agate. This is Agate Creek agate, this one. Banded agate. Petrified wood. This is an ugly rock piece of quartz I got off the beach. Citrine. It's the mossy agate. And there's some more ugly quartz I got off the beach. This is what the agate looks like on the outside. So it can be an ugly looking mongrel rock on the outside, and then I slice it up. And you can see the crystal on the inside. This was the first one I ever picked up off the beach. I took it to the Gem Club. I wasn't a member then. I just said, "Oh, can you cut that open for me? Show me what's inside." So he's cut it open, and that got me hooked. Now I've got gravel everywhere, agate gravel. Then when they brought that double, there's a couple more of those. Same rainbow obsidian. Then when they bought that double jab passport thing in, I wasn't allowed at the Gem Club, so of course I'm not double jabbed. Why would you be? And so with that, this place started looking like a quarry. I had that much rock here. It's just building up and everything it was. But now that Gem Club's back open, I've been able to unload it back there. There's one piece. Here's another piece. Don't know how well you can see that, how good it's focused. Paddy, get along to Brailsford Rides channel. You got a couple of Mustangs there. He's more of a car guy. There's those lines there though I'd like to get out better. That's where the rainbow is there. I'll make pendants out of those. I'm gonna wrap them in silver. Silver around there with a pendant. Black coral is another thing I pull up off the beach. This one here is your normal state of normal coral. Also doesn't matter what colour it is. And a rarer form of coral is the black coral. That's actually black, but it's not really bleached. And a couple of thunder eggs there. From the safety of our home. Aloha, brother. I hope your weather's looking better than this. This is what I have to wake up to in the mornings. That's how strong the wind is. It's blowing all that cloud away. Everybody's welcome on my beach, cat. Whew, I might get out some of his wet clothing there. Hang on, you just hang around. I'll be back in a... One of my menthol, por favor. Connect. Have some of this cold coffee. Oh, and there's something else I've been working on down there at the club. and only crappy pieces. But only, yeah, bit hard to see in this light. It's even worth showing you, but some of the rock hounds here might like to see it. Some opal here. I'm just starting to hit the colour bar now, so that will bring out all the colour in it. But yeah, you can't see it very well here. There's actually some good red in that. This one's starting to come out. This one's got green in it. Yep. The light's not good to show it off. Stay tuned. We'll see that at the end of the day. This is the part where I drop it. No, can't. It is actually quite good. You just can't see it in this light. And I'm only cutting it away at the moment. It's still got to be polished. But here's something we prepared earlier. Well, it's in its various stages anyway. These ones here are all opal, various types. There's boulder opal there, more cracked opal here. There's some jelly opal in there somewhere. I think that's a bit of jelly there. These are all in here, unfinished. Because one slight slip with a piece of opal and you can just wipe that colour bar straight out of it and it'll be a piece of worthless potch, they call it. There's some more jelly there. So I get it to a certain stage and I panic and I just put it aside. No, not experienced enough yet to bloody keep going, so I leave it as that. I've gone through the stage of collecting it and doing the cabochons. I'm actually an instructor down there for cabs now. They like how I do mine. And I'm at the stage now where I'm just learning to facet them. Faceting different stones. And of course I continue to learn how to drive this fender. Fender Newport, California edition. Here's one for the Kiwis out there on Anzac Day. New Zealand National Anthem. Don't know if we've got Halfwit or Mona in the crowd, but kia ora. Kia ora wahine. There's what I'm learning. Alright, that one, but Senorita. What else have we got? There's one to do with cold hands in the morning. Let's forget that one. Ugh. What the heck? Look at that wind out there now. Make sure you're connecting, people. Thank you for coming along. Thanks for sticking around in this terrible weather. Thanks for listening to my terrible guitar lessons. Bit of the Australian anthem. How's that? I can play the New Zealand national anthem. I can't play my own national anthem. Shout out to all the Kiwis. Kia ora. Waves crashing down there at the moment. Huge. Alright everyone, we've been going for an hour. The weather's terrible, my guitar playing's terrible. I might end up the stream. But I do want to thank you all for coming and patiently sticking around. I hope you've all connected with each other this terribly windy morning. Joan, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Shangy, thanks for coming along. No turtle races out there today, Shangy. It's terrible weather. Make sure you're all connecting with each other before you go. Give you a couple of minutes to make sure. Make sure you're all connecting with Faith. She's only got a tiny, tiny little channel that she hasn't. It's been going. How long has it been going, Faith? I think since September. A couple of hundred followers, subscribers, bananas. Pepper Brooks. Good to see you. A Hollywood wife. Thanks for coming. Anzac Day, Australian New Zealand Army Corps. It's a national holiday today to commemorate the fallen. Commemorate, not just the fallen, but those who have served. My terrible looking beach out there. I hope my ramp survives. That takes a lot of work. If it's not the kids that I've got to bloody battle, it's the weather. But it's lasted 2 years down there so far. There was one time those waves were so big, and at a high tide, the froth was washing up through the floorboards on the boardwalk. The only dry spot on the beach, or the only place you could stand on the beach, was on my kayak ramp. Shout out to the beach cleaner who helps me. I've corrupted him, actually. You can just see the ramp there, that log sticking over the boardwalk. I corrupted the beach cleaner. I give him a 6-pack of beer every so often. I might be doing a couple of those today too, Richie. Actually, I can't hold together. Gem Club. I probably already missed my ride to go there. I'll have to get my own way there now. Bugger it. She hasn't... My ride has already gone. I think I might just go back to bed. You can see out there where that wave's breaking, where you see the white water. That's where the reef is out there. That's where the reef is. And then it just look at tsunami. That water out there. That water out there is normally glass. On a nice day, that's the glassy water. Yeah, Faith can use a little help, everybody. By the way, Faith, whenever you grow anything in a pot indoors, it'll always grow towards the light. And if you've got it on a windowsill that's facing, say, north or south, as the sun rises in the east, it'll be going over to one side, and then as the sun goes over during the day, they will go to the other, bend the other way. All seedlings, saplings will do that until the stems get thick enough and woody enough to hold their own weight. Outside there, it's very risky, because not only will you get the vermin that's going to eat them, because they love them, just like alfalfa sprouts and bean sprouts, we like them. so do the animals. And if it's not the vermin that'll get them, it'll be the grasshoppers and the caterpillars and things like that. So you're better off either protecting them with a cover or seeding them inside until they get woody enough to stand their own weight. Right, good to see you. Thanks for coming. It's terrible weather out there today. Yeah, a little bit of chicken wire over the, like a few feet long. Bend that into an arch, or a concave semicircle, and then just sit that over the top of them. That'll keep all the vermin out, and you might still get a few grasshoppers, caterpillars, dumb bunnies. If you're off again tomorrow, no wonder you'd be bloody feet up, enjoying a good cold beverage. A bit of terminology as you're typing in chats and in comments, Faith. YouTube, if you type subscribe in a comment on somebody's video, like a static video, and you put comments in underneath, your comments likely to not show up because YouTube will take that. Things they don't like is subscribe and channel. Anybody else can throw in some more words there that YouTube doesn't like. So you might call it subscribe. A lot of people call that a banana. They'll call your channel your house. So they'll if somebody says they're going to go by your house and leave a banana, that means they're going to go to your channel and subscribe. I don't know if you're aware of that, but Weld is connect. That's right. Connect, weld, anything, but just don't say subscribe, don't say channel. I say I got you. I got you. Which is simply terms, I've been to your house, I've been to your channel and subscribed. And if you're leaving your link on in somebody's live stream, do it with one of your shorts, because like I said, nobody's going to sit around and watch a 30-minute static video. And if you're in, it only takes like 30 seconds to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And if it's on a 30-minute video, that 30 seconds, YouTube will just they'll steal it. And they do that. You'll find once you get download YouTube Studio, and you'll be able to keep an eye on things a lot better then. You'll be able to keep an eye on your subscriptions, your watch hours, all these sorts of things. The YouTube will steal your watch hours. Like you might have, say, 300 watch hours today, and tomorrow you'll come back and you'll have 280. Well, how you think, you scratch your head thinking, how can you unwatch a video? But that's YouTube messing with you. They'll take your likes, they'll take your watch hours, they'll take your subscriptions. That's why you've got to make a solid connection. Get a short video, go in there, tell them I said g'day. That's a good one. I like saying that. Tell them I said g'day. And by the time that's finished, by the time you've done that, the shorts is nearly just about finished. So it's just a good, strong connection. It's a good, strong weld, isn't it, Richie? Richie's a welder, he'll tell you. Okay, everyone. Thanks for coming. And I'll see you all tomorrow at sunrise.